Hello, this is Simon Hyatt. I'm the contributing editor of Asian Business Review magazine. Today I'm presenting the Asian Experience Awards, recognizing the most meaningful and ingenious experience initiatives in the region for 2021. I am joined today by Jerome Loh, Director for Learning Technologies and Digital Media at the Center for IT Services at Nanyang Technological University, Singapore. NTU has won the Singapore Digital Experience Award of the Year for Education in the Asian Experience Awards 2021. Jerome, thank you so much for being with us today, and congratulations on your award win.
Thank you for having me, Simon. On behalf of Learning Tech and Digital Media Group under the Center for IT Services, thank you very much for awarding this recognition to NTU. I'm extremely happy and grateful of the support from NTU, as well as the staff and students throughout this journey. I believe whoever entered this competition is also a winner because we all face similar challenges and under unique and contextualized factors within our environment. Keeping this acceptance speech short, I would like to extend my appreciation to the organizer, the judging panel, NTU senior leaders, in particularly our Senior VP Admin, Ms. Tan Egna, our CIO, Mr. Alvin Ong, NTU education leaders and colleagues, and the amazing team in the Center for IT Services. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerome. Tell us a little bit more about the NTU Learn ecosystem. How has this digital learning experience provided a more dynamic environment for students?
Thank you. It's a good question. The Learning Tech and Digital Media Group had started its operation as far back as 2015. We focus on digital learning experience by working with the faculty and seek meaningful feedback from student body to understand how we deliberately adapt through disruptive times. In recent years, it has become increasingly dynamic and interconnected in the sense that platforms and systems are being refreshed and replaced under our digital transformation strategies, while keeping aligned to its true value, and that is to facilitate the changing needs in teaching and learning for best education practices. So in all, this ecosystem includes people, processes, and technologies working together and maintaining an optimal balance to maximize learning experiences. This is where our students now can experience an array of services, tools, and platforms that serve best for their learning outcomes.
In some cases, the effectiveness of online learning may be hindered. Can you share with us how NTU's home-based learning enables students to easily adapt to education technology standards?
Here in NTU, we continue to do our best and more in the future to gain better HBL experiences. We identified the pursuit of excellence as an ongoing process of continuous improvement. Now, I am confident to say that we are very much connected with our stakeholders for teaching and learning, supported by industry learning tech standards. Of course, this includes robust platforms and online materials. Now, from our technology-enhanced learning initiative, which started in 2015, NTU had developed hundreds and hundreds of fully online enabled courses, way before HBL and the pandemic appearing. Over the last 18 months, we were in a forced adaptation mode presented by, of course, circuit breakers and other variations of lockdown. To NTU, it means our cloud-based learning platforms met the scalable requirements for higher demands with our online content ready for HBL. I can say with certainty that both our professors and students were well adapted even before the pandemic arrived.
Jerome, a lot of digital learning systems were developed during the pandemic. What makes the NTU Learn ecosystem different from the others?
From my point of view, there are many learning tools out there in the market that were tweaked to adapt for 100% online lessons, but only the few were designed and built from ground up. Our NTU Learn ecosystem operated on the premise for fully online delivery, and this allowed our professors to also design and build digital content that serve best to purposefully meet the learning outcomes with a hybrid delivery approach in mind. So let's look back to your question. I think our point of differentiation is that we were not caught off guard for 100% online learning because we had adopted the flipped classroom pedagogical approach where the outcome-based teaching and learning, or OBTL, were driving the learning tech operations. And of course, that includes reshaping the assessment and its criteria. And based on our data collected from the impact of technology, it helped us prioritize our resources and time for the most important innovations to take place. In other words, timely interventions to drive positive impact.
Most education systems aim to strengthen engagement between the faculty and the student body. With this in mind, what else can faculty and students expect from NTU on their digital experience?
When a conversation is about online lesson delivery, there is a real concern about faculty and student engagement loss. In a physical lesson, we take engagement as second nature, whereas in a virtual space, intentional design and faculty training are crucial, along with the use of tools that make it work well. I can say at one end, Zoom or Teams, for example, were not initially designed for exclusive online lessons, but over time, they were agile enough to refine and scale accordingly. Now, at the other end of the spectrum, professional training had to be in place just as fast to fully exploit the new features being rolled out and adapted for HBL deliveries. I would like to also add, looking back at the last 18 months, we have migrated 2 enterprise learning platforms to the cloud and 2 additional new cloud-based engagement tools. One is an online peer assessment, specifically to support team-based learning, or TBL. Now, TBL is a very effective pedagogical approach to have students work together for collaborative learning engagements while experiencing authentic learning and assessments. The other tool is a cloud-based student response system, flexible for both physical and hybrid synchronous lessons. Oh, and I would like to add that our ecosystem is committed to conducting learning tech experimentations and pilots to understand what improves digital learning experiences so we can adopt solutions to support both students and professors.
Jerome, what does winning in the inaugural Asian Experience Awards 2021 mean for you and your team?
I will make this short. For my team, this award is evidence of their resilience and hard work through the years of continuous improvements. And this inaugural award makes it a little bit more special, actually a lot, because we are appreciative stakeholder experiences are being recognized across industries, especially now in education. So once again, I would like to thank the organizer and of course the judging panel for selecting NTU for this award.
Jerome Lowe, thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations once again on your award win.
Thank you, Simon.